Welcome to another showing of Mishawaka girls basketball here. Cayman are getting started, about to face off against Westview. But before we get into any of that, we've got a special interview here with our trainer at MHS, Hannah Hess. We got a few questions for you. Cam's going to start us off. Cam, what do you got for us?
So why did you become a trainer?
I feel like it's a pretty typical answer. I played high school sports. I played travel softball and played sports all through high school. I did get hurt and spent some time in the athletic training room at my high school, and it's something that I became really interested in.
Okay.
That makes sense. And a lot of people aren't sure. I'm not even sure myself. What do you do as a trainer on a day-to-day basis?
So on a day-to-day basis, I come in about an hour or two before school starts, and it's different every day, kind of depending on what we have going on. Like a day like today where we have a home event versus a day where we just have practices are a little bit different. But I come in an hour or two before school starts, Maddie and I do, and then we do some work in the office. We start seeing kids during last block, and from about 2:30 to 4:30, the room's pretty packed with athletes that we're seeing. And then depending on what we have going on for us tonight, we're here through practices and games, in contact with coaches, giving updates, emails, admin work, all kinds of stuff.
Sounds like tough work.
It sounds tough. Now, what would you say is the most rewarding and most challenging aspect of your job?
Most challenging, I would probably say, would be navigating all of the different personalities of the athletes that we work with. Our schedule is really tough, coming in that like second shift and being like that second shift, late nights kind of stuff. Most rewarding is definitely returning the kids to sports, getting them back to doing what they want to do. Some of the appreciation that we're shown is amazing. That's really rewarding as well. But really the biggest thing is getting these kids back to doing what they love to do and get them back to their sport.
Thank you, Hannah.
Thank you.
Yep. Very quickly for the viewers, we will be right back soon. In about 5 or so minutes, we're going to play Commissioner's Corner with our IHSAA Commissioner, Paul Neidig. He'll be mentioning some things, some big news of the week. And afterwards, after that, we're going to play some ads after the Commissioner's Corner. And then Cam and I will be providing some pregame information for you to get you all set for this MHS versus Westview girls basketball game.
It's time for the Commissioner's Corner, an exclusive weekly conversation about Indiana high school sports with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. Now for an up-to-the-minute report about what's happening in the constantly changing world of high school sports, here's Coach Bob Lovell with Commissioner Paul Neidig.
Welcome back, everyone, to our weekly discussion with the Commissioner of the IHSAA, Paul Neidig. And Paul, holiday season is here. A little bit of break in the action, if you will, for boys and girls basketball and swimming and wrestling and winter sports. And it's a great time of year for a variety of reasons, not the least of which is that things are going well in the winter sports season for everyone.
They are, Coach, and it's been we've talked before, it's been a phenomenal fall, and winter's been perfect too. And so far, the weather has left us alone. Old Mother Nature has sent a few little snow flurries our way, but schools are still playing, and we've had a great year, Coach, and it's just phenomenal. But you know how it is. Anytime that student athletes are in a gym with their coach. With their teammates, learning how to grow up in life a little bit and take skills with them to the next phase. And it's a great day for me. And I don't really, wins and losses don't matter. It's about the lessons that are left when the day is over and the participation is over for these kids. And so, yeah, we've had a great year so far.
I think, with the perspective of being at our particular ages, we're able to look back and think fondly on those days. I mean, I miss those two-a-days. I miss being in the gym, with my teammates and everyone. I just miss the whole thing because it was such an important part of our lives. And it's the same thing with the kids out there right now. I mean, you value these opportunities because you won't have them forever, and they'll go by quicker than you can even begin to imagine.
They do, and we'll pull out the old guy status here, Coach. And and when I have a chance to talk to kids every once in a while, and when you're 18 years old, the number of rebounds you get or number of points you get matters a lot. But as you walk into the next phases in life, those things, you forget about those. And I couldn't, I can't tell you how many points I scored against two anymore, but I can tell you that the lessons that I learned are with me, and they speak to me louder today at 60 years old than they ever did at 18 years old. And I would tell you that I get to do what I do because of a great transformational education-based coach such as yourself in my life.
Well, I value that too. I benefit from that like a lot of people. All right, it's that time of year where we can go watch. You want to go watch a wrestling tournament. You want to go watch a swimming invitational and see great young men and women in the water having fun, basketball tournaments everywhere. This has become a really fun time of year for people schedule-wise because you can schedule out of area, schedule some teams that may be a little bit bigger than you, maybe a little bit better than you, and you don't have that opportunity every year to do it. So it's a very valuable time of year in addition to getting a little bit of time off, but it's also important in terms of putting the building blocks together to try to win championships.
It is. It's an opportunity to get better, and getting better means you may take a few lumps over this time of year. And just like you said, Coach, you gotta try a few new things. You've also gotta ramp your schedule up. You've got to be able to play teams that are better than you believe you are right now, to challenge your skills, to challenge your team, to see, okay, this is, if I want to get the hardware at the end of the year, I've got to be able to beat these teams. And you need to go out and experience that during the regular season if you're ever going to make it to the crescendo of this at Gamebridge Fieldhouse, home of the Pacers, at the end of the year.
Do you think you'll be able to get any Christmas presents this year for being as nice as you've been? Is this going to be one of those good years for you on Christmas Day?
Coach, it's always a debate. It's one of those things that I'll never know until that morning. I'll walk down and see what's there under the tree on Christmas morning, and then I'll know what kind of year I've had. But anyway, it's such a blessing time of year, and I tell you what, with 5 grandkids, or 4 grandkids now, it's just, I'm so excited to get home, spend a little downtime, and watch those kids enjoy the Christmas season.
Thanks for listening to The Commissioner's Corner with IHSAA Commissioner Paul Neidig and Coach Bob Lovell. And thank you for your continued support of the high schools in your community.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance. We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance. And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's one-car, two-bedroom apartment with a home office/home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen/art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the two-car garage/rehearsal space insurance. Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Welcome back to the Cave. I'm Daniel Phillips. I'm here with Cam Stokes. We're here to give you a little pregame information for this upcoming game, Mishawaka versus Westview. Starting off, Mishawaka right here, they are 9-4 on the season. Had a very, very close win last week against Clay, winning 42-43. A thriller that came down to the last shot. But also, I'm sure you viewers can hear, you probably heard it in our interview recently with Hannah Hess, the band is out.
The band is here. It is very loud and ecstatic in the cave.
Yeah, for sure, and I hope that will help the cave miss momentum and bring that energy here in the cave. Not as many fans as we were hoping, but still a pretty decent showing. Not a lot from Westview as they're pretty far away, but a lot of Mishawaka fans came out. We're going to talk a little bit about some of our upcoming events. Cam, I know you're working one of them. We've got Al Smith, probably one of our biggest events and the biggest wrestling tournament in the state. It'll be held on December 30th, and we're hoping it'll start around 10 or 11 a.m. We'll have that streaming here for you on the Mishawaka Network. Cam, are you excited?
Yes, I am excited. It is my first time working at wrestling and ever doing anything like that. So I'm definitely interested in how it goes.
All right, but I believe that's about all we got. Maybe a little bit of Mishawaka girls news. They're definitely looking forward to getting this win. I know they had a stretch where they were losing 3 in a row actually, and definitely not where Coach Blasco wants them to be. Actually 4 in a row. That's where their 4 losses came from. So hopefully they'll be able to pick that back up today. Westview is coming out to warm up. Mishawaka will follow soon, and I believe that's all we got for you. Have some ads to follow, and then Brian Miller and one of our own, Brady Gallo, will be taking over with WSBT to give you play-by-play and color analysis for the game. We'll be back for halftime.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Cave. Mishawaka High School Athletics Superintendent Theodore Stevens. Principal Chad Burrow and girls basketball coach Chad Glasgow would like to welcome the Westview players, coaches, and fans to tonight's basketball contest. Ladies and gentlemen, you may not be wearing the team jersey, but you are still representative of your high school. Fans tonight's officials are trained, experienced, and licensed. They officiated tonight's game because of their desire to support our youth and their willingness to serve our community. Let's thank them for being here tonight. And now let's meet our starters. First, from the visiting Westview Warriors, number 1, Harris Weinberg. Number 5, Olivia Bontrager. Number 13, Hope Portner. Number 15, Morgan Reesener. And number 41, Bree Corey.
Combination for Chad Blasco and the Lady Cavemen of Mishawaka. Point guard, 5'3" freshman, number 10, Millie Mamalente. She averages 5.7 points, 3 rebounds, and 3 steals per contest. At a forward is a 5'9" sophomore, number 12, Grace Matherly. Grace averages 4 points and 4 rebounds per game. Addison Brew, 5'6" senior, will get a start at the forward position. She wears the number 20, averages just 1 point, 4 rebounds a game. Kasha Davidovic, 5'8" senior, wears the number 21, 14 points, 10 rebounds. Great to have her back in the starting combination. And in uniform, Asa Schaefer, the leading scorer at 16 per game, along with 4 rebounds. She will get the starting nod as the usual during her 4-year career. Opening tip controlled by Grace Matherly and Mishawaka, and we are underway. Mamaleni races to the top of the circle, goes to Asa Schaefer, and Mishawaka will set their offense against a Westview defense that traditionally starts man-to-man and then depending on how the game and the rotations go, might get into a zone-type defensive situation. And there, a dribble drive by Addie Brew results in a turnover. Brady Gallo alongside with the color commentary. You heard the coach's comments. You've seen the warm-ups. Give me your thoughts.
I think Mishawaka is going to take care of business tonight, honestly. And immediately on that first possession, I saw that number 5, Olivia Bontrager, is down there in the paint with Katja Davidova. See if Chad Blasco wants to expose that tonight. We know Asia Schaefer does a fantastic job of running this offense. See if we can get some easy points down there.
Hope Bortner with a jump pass in the lane, intercepted by Mishawaka. They set the forecourt, half-court zone, or half-court offense, rather, with Schaefer at the top. Mammaleni on the wing right side, Addie Brew to the left. And anchoring down things on the post would be Kasha and also Grace Medley. Long-range 3, missile missed by Brew. Rebound, Mammaleni chases it down, hands to Schaefer. She'll dribble drive, throw up a prayer as she gets bumped and fouled. And Asia Schaefer at 7 minutes. We played a minute of action. She will go to the free throw line for our first Charity Stripers of the night.
That's something we've seen more and more of, Asia Schaefer trying to take on that entire defense. This is that Warriors defense. Gets fouled this time, but with Katja Davidova back in the lineup, hopefully she realizes she doesn't have to take on the whole defense every time. She has other players on the floor that can get buckets, but right now, pretty good free throw shooter, so hopefully she can convert the second free throw.
So Schaefer at the line is giving her team the lead, and now we'll give her team the lead +1. 2-zip K-Men, 1 minute exactly into this contest. Schaefer coming off a outing where she led the way with 19 points at Concord. It had 27 last Tuesday versus South Bend Clay. Westview tries to work it down inside. Nothing there. They'll reset it again with Bontrager to Weinberg. Weinberg center floor, defended by Addie Brew. One dribble and a near side pass. Bontrager looking for help, finds Corey. Now the give and go. Corey gets it right back. Nice runner on the left side, up no good. Rebound chased down by Brew, but then as she falls down, throws it away and deflected off one of the Warriors out of bounds. So Mishawaka basketball.
Good stop right there by the Cavemen, and that's something that they were emphasizing. Chad Blasco wants to get more offensive rebounds. They want to be more aggressive on defense. Good possession right there.
Our first quarter tonight brought to you by Kevin Putz of First Midwest Mortgage here on 96.1 The Ton. 2-0 Mishawaka. They'll work it down inside. A good spin move by David Ovick, but it'll not fall. Hit off the back iron and off the glass. The rebound to Westview. Up the floor now. Bontrager, center floor, finds Riegsecker down to Bortner. Bounce pass all alone. Corey with the left hand. Strong to the glass, up and in. Sophomore Bree Corey ties this game at 2-2 with a good assist from her teammate. And at 5:55, triple nickels on the clock for 2-2 here. Mammaleni with a high dribble in the wing right side. Goes to Matherly in the corner, and then her insert pass to Kasha is knocked out of bounds by Westview. Possession, Mishawaka. Really enjoyed talking with Ryan Yoder, the girls coach from Westview. Played on a state championship club early in his high school basketball career. Had some varsity coaching time at Hamilton and at Lakeland, but has found himself back in his alma mater. Now a dribble drive by Schaefer down the middle of the lane, and the defense ties her up in a jump ball with the alternate possession. Earl will give it back to Westview.
Yeah, it's always good to have a head coach that comes from a winning culture. That does so much. Like I said, starts from the top, trickles down. Players take that from their coach, trying to get rid of that winning
Bortner
culture.
breaks the Mishawaka press nicely, but then as they post it down underneath to Bontrager, she loses the handle as Grace Matherly got in her face defensively, and the turnover Westview. Here comes Schaefer and the Cavemen in a 2-2 tie, 5:17 in our first period. Baseline right, Brew tries to take it to the rack. Instead dishes on the baseline. Matherly can't get the shot to fall. Rebound, Davidovic put it up, no. Rebound, Kasha back up and in.
So valuable having Kasha back out there on the floor. She got her own rebound twice in that possession, something that we don't see a lot when she's not out there.
And her 10 rebounds per game is certainly something that's going to help Mishawaka. Now a bounce pass on the right wing by Corey, deflected around and knocked out by Mishawaka. Caveman going for the trap right there in front of the pep band and forcing Westview into a little bit of a difficult moment, but Westview retains the possession. Quickly the inbounds comes to Weinberg, the junior point guard, races into the forecourt. Now she's in a trap, stepped out of bounds here.
Yeah,
and the official right in front of us didn't see it. Topside 3-ball launch. Remy, no. Long rebound out to Riegsecker. She'll take it to the rack, put it up and in.
Yeah,
Riegsecker.
Brian, usually we defer to the referees, but we did see she stepped out of bounds. That should have been a dead ball.
Absolutely. That was like a bullseye right in front of us here.
Yeah.
There's not many things I can see with the reading glasses I have on, but that's one I can. That was Schaefer. on the wing left. Double team, goes to Brew, gets it right back. Asia with it at 4-13. Step back three, gets a screen, fires it off the front of the rim. No, long rebound, Karams out, chased down by Corey. Corey, reverse pass from the right side, will put it up and in to Weinberg, who in transition lays it up and in. Nice move by Westview as they take the lead 6-4.
Yeah, good pass by Corey to set up her teammate Weinberg with the easy lay.
We're under the halfway mark here in the first quarter. 6-4 Westview looking for win number 4. And a substitution, Mishawaka, you will see Holly Shine sub in for Grace Matherly. Inbounds Mishawaka. Addie Brew with the honors. Goes to the freshman, Mamalente. Top side and Schaefer's bounce pass kicked by Hope Bortner. So Mishawaka will re-inbound it at the 3:46 mark first quarter.
Yeah, don't often want to commit fouls right there, but Holly Shine was wide open in the corners. Maybe kicking that ball out of bounds was the right move.
Before we continue, Chad Blasco wants to burn a timeout for his Lady Cavemen. Timeout on the floor. 3:46 to play first quarter. It is a 30-second timeout. We'll do the same. 6-4 Westview. Back after this on 96.1 The Ton at the Mishawaka Network.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Chad Blasco not liking what he saw and burning a rather early timeout.
Yeah, we see him. He's often animated on the court side here. He's very, very passionate about this girls' team. Just wants the best for him.
Blasco with the timeout and now working his offense with Schaefer down inside to Kasha, and David Ovick will put up the little runner, her 4th point, and it's a 6-6 knot. Dribble drive inside, little dish there by Weinberg, finds wide open Corey, but she was double, triple teamed quickly. And Mishawaka on the steal. Schaefer up the floor. Kasha inside, outside Mamalente. 3 balls good. Millie Mamalente from Freeland.
So how about that timeout by Chad Blasco? You get there, you get a bucket, you get a stop. 5-point run.
And now Mamalente, who averages 3 steals a game, ties up the dribbler Weinberg at the top of the circle and forces it into a turnover with the alternate possession arrow. And by the way, that 3 by Mamalente just added $10 to the mix thanks to Centier Bank, as they will donate $10 to the Boys and Girls Club of St. Joseph County. 9-6 Mishawaka with the lead. In the corner, Mamalente top side. It is Schaefer to Kasha, and nice move there by the senior. Davinovic struts her stuff as she steps around the defender, put it up and in. And now it's still mid-court. Mamalente on a swipe, takes it inside. Davinovic to the line, and around the defender, up and in.
Man, is it great to have her back. Keisha David-Ovic just has such fantastic touch around the rim. And Millie Mamalente with that steal really created that play. I believe she's averaging 3 steals a game. Pretty impressive just for a freshman. She's the one who created that play. Fantastic finish there by number 21.
A lead for Mishawaka, touchdowns worth 13-6, a 7-point advantage. And David Ovick with the free throw. It was a knuckleball with no spin on it. 53% free throw shooter, cans it, and it's a 8-point K-Band lead. Up the floor now, Weinberg. Double team across the lane. Throws the pass mid-floor, almost stolen by Schaefer under the block. Corey for Westview. A jump pass now by Weinberg, deflected in the paint. And stolen by Mishawaka. Schaefer quickly into the forecourt to Reese Brew. She'll take it strong to the hole, blocked by Corey. Her shot at, let's say at 5'3" against somebody 5'10". Probably not the mismatch she wanted.
Not the best bet.
Jump pass into the baseline. Nothing there underneath the Corey. A little left-handed hook shot up and good. Bree Corey very good at using that left hand. That is her dominant side, and it's a 14-8, 6-point Mishawaka lead.
Yeah, Bree Corey is leading this team in scoring. She's scoring 8 a night. I believe she just scored her 6th point.
Top side 3, fired and scored. Asa Schaefer with her first field goal of the game, her 5th point, and another $10 to the Boys and Girls Club of St. Joe County, thanks to Centier Bank. Center floor, Bontrager finds Riegsecker. Now on the baseline, Corey as they really focus on crashing down inside with their sophomore standout. And a reach-in foul defensively on Mishawaka. Addison Brew picks up her first, team's first. In fact, that's the only third foul we've had of the night and the first on Mishawaka.
Kind of the polar opposite of what we've seen in that JV game.
Yeah, there were a few fouls.
There were.
Just a few. In the corner. Catching. Bortner thought about a three. Instead passes it out center floor. Bontrager looking for help. Finds Lehman. Janissa Lehman, who just subbed in. Now Weinberg dribbles here to the top of the circle. Lehman, double team. Takes it to the teeth of the K-Band zone defense that they've switched to. In the corner, three ball. Bortner launches and scores it. Hope Bortner with little hesitation drains the three.
Clean stroke right there. Got the look she wanted. Ended up making good on it.
17-11, 1 minute to go, first quarter. Mishawaka leading by half dozen. Center floor, Schaefer, double team. Back to Reese Brew. She'll penetrate, bounce it on the baseline to Shine, but it's intercepted by Bontrager. She's going to go coast to coast, and a bounce pass under the basket to Weinberg gets away, and a turnover Westview in transition. So possession Mishawaka, 47 seconds here in our first quarter. Inbounds to Asia. She'll bring it up the floor. Schaefer averaging 16 per game, has 5 so far. Jump pass to the corner. Kasha reverses it topside. Schaefer all alone. Write it down. Asia Schaefer's second triple, another $10 to the Boys and Girls Club of St. Joe County. Thank you to Centier Bank.
Casher David Elwick drew that double team in the corner, freed up Asia Schaefer for the wide open top of the key.
Weinberg, Bontrager back outside. Lehman now reverses it. Bontrager dribble drive on the wing left. Nothing there. Lehman turns, spins, and a bounce pass right through the legs of Weinberg. Out of bounds. Turnover Westview.
So big stop. Caveman got a chance here with 13.7 left on the clock. Get the last shot here.
Leading 20-11. Addie Brew with the chest-high pass inbounds to Asa. Schaefer with it now through the equator and center circle here at Mishawaka's Cave. 8 seconds. Asia with the right-handed dribble. Reverses it. Has the ball bobble. Gets a good screen from Kasha. Takes it down the teeth of the lane. The runner's up and in. Nice move by Asa Schaefer. Her 10th point. She finished strong with a couple of threes and that bucket to beat the buzzer. We are at the end of 8 minutes. 1 quarter in the books. It's a 2-for-1 special at the Cave. Mishawaka 22, Westview 11. You're at 2 with K-Bag Girls Basketball on 96.1 The Ton and the Mishawaka Network.
Bethel University's. Hello, Mishawaka fans. This is Superintendent Stevens here to tell you about our Mishawaka Parent Group. The MPG has the purpose of promoting partnerships with parents, teachers, school administration, and the community to enhance the educational environment for Mishawaka schools. Our parent group partners with Mishawaka Athletics to put on elementary sports, and they're always looking for volunteers to help with high school football game concessions. If you'd like to join or volunteer, feel free to email mishawakaparentgroup@gmail.com.
We turn the page to quarter number 2 along with Brady Gallo of the Mishawaka Network. I'm Brian Miller. 22-11. Mishawaka finishes that first quarter very strong to take the double-digit lead and alternate possession to Westview. And Davinovic literally strips the ball away from Weinberg. She's going to take it court length and lay it up and in. Kasha with her 11th point.
Some bully ball right there. Just took it right out of her hands. Got an easy lay on the fast break.
Bounce pass into the paint area. Bontrager, the intended receiver, loose ball on the floor. Bodies all over the place, and then Kasha will get tied up there with Hope Bortner, and a jump ball possession arrow will give it back to the Lady Cavemen. Substitution, we'll see J.J. Whetstone, 5'7" sophomore, check into the lineup for the first time tonight for Ryan Yoder and Westview. They come here 3-12 on the year, a club that was 10-15 one season ago. The winners of 2 games in a row. Samari Smith has checked in for her first look. Grace Matherly returns to the K-Man combination. They'll go on the wing. Mamaleni forces it down inside to Kasha. She'll take it to the hole. Runner up and no good. Didn't get the good angle and the friendly bounce off the rim. The rebound down to Westview. Up the floor now, right wing, Bortner. Lobs topside to Bontrager. Deep to the foul line extension left is Whetstone. Back out right point. Bortner, 3-ball, rimming, softly touches up, no good. Loose ball on the floor. Battled for. Westview collects it, but then Grace Matherly ties it up for a jump ball, and the possession arrow once again will rule, and we'll go to Westview.
Yeah, when Cashel had those few games out, Grace Matherly was really that player that stepped up getting those boards. With both of them out on the floor right now, and hopefully getting a lot more offensive rebounds, some more defensive rebounds.
It is Bortner with a little shake and bake move, dribbles right point, or right baseline corner rather, and tries to find some opening in that baseline right, but good defense by Mishawaka, and then the missed shot certainly didn't help the case, and now Smith almost took one to the head on the pass by her teammate Millie Mambalente, and a offensive possession that was just kind of as came unraveled from the very get-go, and a turnover for Mishawaka. Substitution, David Ovick will get a breather, and we'll see Holly Shine return. 24-11 Cavemen, center floor. Whetstone for Westview. They are in their travel scarlet red with the old gold and white. Mishawaka in their home white uniforms, the Under Armour style with the shorts and tops and the maroon and silver trim. Baseline feed underneath now. It is Corey. Bree Corey puts up the runner, no good. And the missed shot and the rebound, Mishawaka. Transition, Mamalendi runs the near sideline right in front of us at the scores table. Millie will go topside. Gives it off now to Brew. Reese dribble penetrates. Nothing there. Back out to Millie. Mamalendi puts on the brake, stops, fades, fires. 12-footer up in the right side of the lane area. No good on the wing miss. And the rebound down to Bortner. But we should mention our uniform descriptions. With the Cavemen in their home white tonight, brought to you by Game One, the official uniform provider of your Mishawaka Cavemen. Jump pass to the corner left. Dribble drive. Nice move by Bortner. She goes up for the shot, bobbled it. Now Corey with it right wing. Lehman in the paint. Outside top of the key. Bontrager dribbles, then runs in and throws up a prayer, and it is answer. Olivia Bontrager, the 5'1 freshman, with a little leap and leaner.
Yeah, I mean, we've been giving this defense credit for the Cavemen. It just seemed like a disaster right there. Everyone's running after the ball. Not a whole lot of organization.
Samari Smith with a catch and shoot from three. No hesitation. Those were the words of wisdom from Coach Chad Blasco in the pregame coach's comment segment. And it's 27-13 Mishawaka. Jump pass under the basket and a good strong move by Bree Corey. And she is bumped and fouled by Caveman defender, I believe, Grace Matherly, the guilty party. Let's wait for the report. Actually not on Matherly, but it's going to be on Holly Shine. Her first, team's first of this quarter. Again, the new rule change with the reset of the foul totals each period as the game progresses. So a free throw to boot, a old-fashioned three-point play opportunity for Bree Corey, who has 6. She averages 8, and this free throw off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Westview, though. They'll get the board. They'll jump it across the way. Riegsecker looking for help to Bontrager. Top of the circle now, Riegsecker with the basketball. Center floor to Olivia Bontrager with a left-handed bounce pass. Near side to Bortner. Bortner reverse skip. Now into the corner. Riegsecker. Ball fakes. Nothing there. Back outside to Whetstone. Whetstone at 4:44 to play here in our first half. Mishawaka leading 27-15. They led at 22-11 at the first quarter break. Center floor. Bortner. Near left point. Bontrager. Bounce pass into the teeth of the zone. Intercepted by Mambalenti. Mambalenti's third steal of the night, and she'll go coast to coast, but hustling back to knock it away is Bontrager before Mambalenti can take it to the rack and score it.
Bontrager, that's a little freshman on freshman crime right there. Bontrager was able to keep up with Mambalenti. Mambalenti able to usually escape on those fast breaks.
She's lightning quick. You are so right, Brady. Inbounds Caveman. Holly Shine with the basketball left wing. Gets it, reverses it back out to Asa Schaefer, who has returned to the lineup, as will Addie Brew and Kasha Davidovic. And in just a few moments, a long-range three missed by Schaefer. Rebound Smith, put up no. Rebound Westview. In some traffic. Bortner dribbles out of a crowd, takes it to the forecourt, right wing, and puts on the brakes now. Center floor, Riegsecker, near side to Bontrager. Bontrager on the dribble, reverses back out from the left wing to the top of the key. Riegsecker, jump pass to the corner, right side. Nothing there. Back out Bortner. Left point Bontrager. Left wing. Faking to the three is Whetstone. Dumps it on the baseline. And standing out of bounds with it was Morgan Riegsecker for a Westview turnover.
Yeah, kind of an awkward possession there. It didn't really seem like it had much direction.
You'll see Samari Smith and Grace Matherly get breathers. They'll check out of the Mishawaka lineup. 3:51 and counting before halftime. Caveman lead is a dozen, 27-15. Mamalente, long bounce pass to Kasha, reverse top side. Schaefer turning, spinning, double team. Defenders running right at her. Back to Kasha, down on the block, inside Shine. Double team, tries to force it back outside, and just a little panic on Shine right there, forced the turnover, or caused the turnover rather. And here comes Westview now, Bontrager. Into the forecourt Whetstone. Jump pass to nobody except Holly Shine. She cut right where the ball was going, comes up with the interception, and she was chasing her defender. Schaefer, left side. Addie Brew dribbles through a crowd. Top side Asia, fakes, dribbles, turns, kicks, back out to Brew. Top side Kasha, dribble drive, a little runner with the right hand up, no, and she's bumped and fouled by one of three Westview defenders to stop the clock at 3:04 here in our first half.
Yeah, in the interview, Chad Blasco talked about confidence. Kasha David Obick is one of those players who does not lack confidence. She will take it to the rack whenever she's open, or really whenever she feels like it.
Kasha, who averages 14 points and 10 rebounds a game with 11 already. And we'll look to add to her total, and she'll throw the free throw up a little too strong off the back iron, no good. The miss, and she'll have one more, two-shot foul. Substitution, Audrey Taylor, 5'6" senior, will check in for her first look here for Westview tonight. 3 minutes and 4 seconds to go first half. With Brady Gallo, the Mishawaka Network, I'm Brian Miller. Second free throw by Kasha is good. She's got a dozen. And the Caveman advantage is now 13 at 28-15 with 3 minutes before intermission. Center floor. Riegsecker, after the Caveman press, they break it, and they set it in the forecourt now. Bontrager, deep left wing. Whetstone dribbles out of traffic. Center floor again. It is Hope Bortner, left wing to Bontrager. Bontrager looks, bounce pass back again on the wing. Left baseline, Riegsecker in the paint, all alone. Runner put up by Bortner, no good. Loose ball rebound, and battle for between Addie Brew and Westview's Audrey Taylor, who just subbed in. And there'll be Mishawaka basketball on the alternate possession arrow. They'll get possession with 2:34 before halftime. Backcourt inbound, Schaefer against a 2-2-1 full court press, and now Schaefer dribbles the paint. Got away with a travel with a little shuffle step, and the runner by Schaefer is good. Her second 2-point field goal, and on the night, her 12th point. 30-15, came in with a 2-for-1 special and the lead. Bordner out center floor to Bontrager. Left-handed dribble, left-handed bounce pass in the paint. Loose ball, Bortner on the baseline, gives it up. 3-ball launch, Whetstone, no. Loose ball rebound on the floor. A mighty hefty scramble. And you see Addie Brew taking a floor burn or two as she fought for that rebound. And a substitution, Westview, you'll see Karis Weinberg, the 5'6" junior and point guard, starter, returns to the lineup for Ryan Yoder.
Yeah, having the privilege of calling all these games, Addie Brew just seems to be a player who ends up on the court often. She's always fighting for those steals, always getting those jump balls.
So if this was the boys' game, it would be the equivalent of Cooper Pritchett.
Yeah, I'd say that's a good comparison.
So center floor, Bortner, ball fakes, nothing there. Riegsecker. Grace Matherly races from the bench to the Mishawaka scores table to check him. Weinberg looks right side, overloads it to Riegsecker. Mishawaka dropping back into 2-3 zone right now. Jump pass, near side, Riegsecker. In the corner, Bortner now finds a teammate, that is Weinberg, and she'll dribble out of traffic. A minute 25 before half. Mishawaka up 30-15. Left point, Taylor, ball deflected away, stolen by Mishawaka. Mamaleni with the loose ball. She'll race to the forecourt, puts in the brakes right wing. Back out to Asia, fakes right, goes left. Little floater in the lane, rimming no. Chase down the rebound, Kasha, loose ball, Holly Shine, put it up no. Loose ball rebound, Westview, and a foul. It's going to be against the Cavemen.
Some chaos right there around the rack. No one could put it in. Holly Shine put up one. Asia Schaefer put up one. I believe Kasha David also put up one. No points for Dalton.
Asia Schaefer guilty on the foul. Her first, team second of the period. We've only had 3 fouls here, and we played 7 minutes of this second quarter. 2 against the Cavemen, just once against the visitors. Now Weinberg in trouble, in a pickle, and she kind of errantly throws a bounce pass to no one except Grace Matherly, who steals it. And now Asa Schaefer is handed the basketball, and literally Morgan Riegsecker reaches out with both hands. Didn't tackle her, but if this was tag, Schaefer would have been out twice because she was tagged twice.
Yeah, both these teams showing some aggression late, about 48 seconds left. they're both trying to prevent playing that full court defense.
Mamalente bounce pass in the corner right. Kasha reverse jump pass to nobody. Mamalente will chase it down, but there's the over and back foul. Now keep in mind, if Mamalente doesn't hustle back, that's an easy grab and lay-in for a Westview player. But Mamalente did the right thing, hustled back, and now will force Westview to work in their half-court offense with 38 seconds before halftime. Trailing by 15. Mishawaka up 30-15. Center floor now, Karis Weinberg dribbles near side. Mishawaka stays in the 2-3 zone defensively. On the wing left side, Taylor, jump pass to Bortner, who's looking to get open on the left baseline, and they literally threw it away. So possession back to Mishawaka. Chad Blasco stalking the sidelines off to our left. Always a pleasure talking with him in our coach's comment segment on the pregame show. Up the floor now, Asia. Schaefer across the center circle. And let's see if Mishawaka is going to chew the clock and wait for one final shot here. They lead it again by 15. Topside Schaefer's going to let it fly. 3 ball, too strong off the rim. Rebound, Metherly back up and in. Grace Metherly with her first field goal on the offensive board. 32-15, inbounds at 3. Half-court heave-ho, fired up and over the backboard and between the support wires. As we go to halftime, Mishawaka with a comfortable lead of 17. At the break, halftime here of this Wednesday edition of Indiana Hoosier Hysteria. The ladies edition here tonight on the cave floor with 8-5 Mishawaka at the break, leading 3-12 Westview. Mishawaka 32, Westview 15. Stay tuned, our halftime report is just around the corner. We'll check scoring and statistics. We'll get the thoughts from Brady Gallo of the Mishawaka Network, and certainly standing by Matt Embry with an update for us on the U.S. Signcrafters scoreboard. All that and more along coming up on our halftime report, brought to you by the Mishawaka Education Foundation, granting a better future. Halftime again, Mishawaka 32, Westview 15. We'll have our halftime report after this timeout. You're in tune with Mishawaka Caveman girls basketball on 96.1 The Ton and the Mishawaka Network.
Community, collaboration, teamwork. This is what local means to TLCU Financial. In our community, everyone plays a part, and we're here to play ours. As a credit union, it's what we do. Welcome to TLCU Financial, and bank like a local.
Hi, I'm Vicki. To become a member, visit us at tlcufinancial.org or stop in at our Mishawaka branch across from John Young Middle School. Your credit union, your way.
Hello, Cavemen. It's Dr. Joe Winek with Winek Family Orthodontics. I'm excited to be a part of the Cavemen athletic season. Our office offers Invisalign and braces for both children and adults. Call us for your complimentary consultation today. We take our business seriously, but our ultimate goal is to put a smile on your face.
Slide with it now, kick slide. Bring it up now, bring it back now. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up now.
For more information, visit our website at www.winekfamilyortho.com.
Hi, I'm Nate Zolman. In 1963, my father, Bud Zolman, began working in the tire and automotive service industry. After many years of hard work and dedication, he and my mother, Diane, founded Zolman's Tire in 1978, 45 years ago. Today, we have 8 retail locations and 3 commercial truck, tire, and diesel locations. After all these years, Zolman's is still going strong, serving you and your family for 3 generations. Buy local, shop local. Zolman's Best One Tire and Auto Care.
Welcome back to the Cave. I'm Daniel Phillips. I'm here with Cam Stokes. We're here to give you a little bit of a halftime report here. Mishawaka is leading Westview right now, 32-15, handling them pretty well. First, we want to mention Westview is actually a junior-senior school, meaning they have a lot less students. I believe they are in the 1A conference. They are a 1A school. I would say that MHS has roughly about 1,000 more students than Westview, but they're still hanging in there here, losing by a pretty large margin of 17. But anyway, we got a pop-up shot here in the center of the court, as you viewers can see here. You can pay $1, shoot a 3. That guy there is going to make that one pretty well. Anyway, in other news, we mentioned that we're going to have some events during our winter break, and our winter break game is coming up very soon. We got 2 school days left. We have finals. Have you had your finals yet?
I have had 2 finals so far and several projects. This week has been something else.
Yeah, I bet. Finals week is always a little tough, but it's really worth it when you finally hear the bell ring for the last time and you get 2 weeks off. So
Absolutely.
definitely looking forward to that. We wanted to mention something about attendance here. We got Addie Brew and Reese Brew on the court, but her sister, Presley Brew, who's now a freshman in college, is also in the building.
She's a freshman at Ball State.
Yes, and she, unfortunately, I don't think she's in the top left portion of your screen, but she is in that direction. She's in that area of the cave right now. So glad to see her here supporting her sisters, Addie and Reese. So a lot going on here. We've got the band, pep band, very, very loud. A little hard for us to communicate as a team, but they're kind of dressed in the Christmas theme today. We've had Spirit Week here at MHS, all Christmas themed. Today was actually Pajama Day.
Did you participate in that?
I didn't. Did you?
I absolutely did.
I did not. I should have taken advantage of the opportunity, but kind of, slipped my mind that was today. But definitely a fun scene here, especially since Mishawaka is winning by such a large margin right here. Definitely picturing Coach Blasco right now in the locker room, saying to continue exactly what they're doing right now. They're playing great offense and defense, hustling on both sides of the court, making fairly smart plays, and also something very, very big. Kasha David Obik, one of their biggest and most impactful players, is now back on the squad, suiting up for the Cavemen, doing a great job. Her and Asia Schaefer both have 12 points in the contest so far. Both the starts and the beginnings of a very good game for both of them, which in turn usually makes for a Caveman victory. So we're hoping to find that today. As I said, a very fun scene here. Also, I want to clear some things up as far as records. Mishawaka actually is 8-5. I thought their Concord game was actually a win for them last Friday, but it was not. It was actually a loss for them. So they actually lost that game 32-40. Not exactly what they would expect, but they're moving on to this one. They're doing a pretty great job. Hopefully they continue doing so. Mishawaka 8-5 and Westview actually 3-12. So we'll see if those records continue to come into play here, and we'll be back soon. We're gonna have some ads for you, the Mishawaka Network, and we'll see you post-game.
Yes.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance. We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance. And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's 1-car, 2-bedroom apartment with a home office / home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen / art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the 2-car garage / rehearsal space insurance. Have you seen my hockey socks?
Have you checked your sock drawer?
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Hello, Mishawaka fans. This is Superintendent Stevens here to tell you about our Mishawaka Parent Group. The MPG has the purpose of promoting partnerships with parents, teachers, school administration, and the community to enhance the educational environment for Mishawaka schools. Our parent group partners with Mishawaka Athletics to put on elementary sports, and they're always looking for volunteers to help with high school football game concessions. If you'd like to join or volunteer, feel free to email mishawakaparentgroup@gmail.com.
Community, collaboration, teamwork. This is what local means to TLCU Financial. In our community, everyone plays a part, and we're here to play ours. As a credit union, it's what we do. Welcome to TLCU Financial and bank like a local.
Hi, I'm Vicki. To become a member, visit us at tlcufinancial.org or stop in at our Mishawaka branch across from John Young Middle School. Your credit union, your way.
Hello, Cavemen. It's Dr. Joe Winek with Winek Family Orthodontics. I'm excited to be a part of the Cavemen athletic season. Our office offers Invisalign and braces for both children and adults. Call us for your complimentary consultation today. We take our business seriously, but our ultimate goal is to put a smile on your face.
Slide what now? Hip slide. Bring it up now. Bring it back now. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up now.
For more information, visit our website at www.winekfamilyortho.com.
Hi, I'm Nate Zolman. In 1963,
for head coach Chad Blasko, which will be his 40th here tonight. Let's hope they can hang on to this lead and to take us through the third quarter play-by-play. The one and only Mishawaka Network's Brady Gallo with the honors.
All right, so we're going to get going. Looks like Addie Brew get inbound here for the Cavemen. Cavemen have been very, very solid on offense. They have 32 points here tonight. As we know, H.J. Schaefer does a fantastic job running this offense. See what Chad Blasko has written up for this first possession of the second half. Schaefer working, finds Mamalenti, cross-court pass. Bounce pass back to Schaefer. Addie Brew hits it off the leg of one of the Westview players. She was on the perimeter. That's going to be a jump ball called, or maybe that's a foul. That's going to be a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of Mishawaka. Or no, in favor of the Warriors.
Just going to say, basically, it was a turnover for the Cavemen. I'm not sure what they ruled, other than they picked up the loose ball and handed it to the Warriors, so there's the turnover.
Thought I saw some thumbs up there, but no, going to be a turnover for the Cavemen. Warriors taking it up here. Double team right there, cross-court pass. Back to Bontrager, now on the perimeter, defended by David Ovick. She's way out there by the logo. Swinging it around here. Looking to get inside. That's Corey off the glass, not going to go. David Ovick trying to fight for that board. Ball's going out everywhere now. Warriors going to reset here. That's Bontrager. Again, dribbling by the logo. Bounce pass there to Bortner. And I'm not sure what Bontrager thought, but that pass is going to go straight out of bounds. Bortner was passing to no one.
I think actually Bortner thought that her teammate Bontrager, who is 5'1", I think she maybe thought that she was 6'1".
Maybe she thought she had a growth spurt, something like that. But that's Addie Brew with the bounce pass and Mather. They're going to say last touch by Red. Cavemen retain possession.
Good double team defense there by Westview, as certainly Bree Corey does all she can to dominate the inside paint, but she got some double team help on Matherly, but Mishawaka gets the ball back.
That's a good inbound play right there. Cassia Davidova going to get the layup. We've seen that so many times with this Caveman inbound offense. Agent Schaefer to Cassia Davidova, easy bucket.
Keisha's got 14.
I believe she's averaging 14, so already met her average. 6 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in this half. Is Agent Schaefer going to get tied up on the court? Or no, that's going to be called a foul. Once again, thought that was a jump ball, but foul on White. Interested to see who they called that on.
Actually, I think they just ruled the ball that somebody who had touched it, probably Schaefer, was out of bounds.
Ah, yes.
They didn't change the possession arrow, and they did not report a foul here to the bench, so that's what I'm going to assume.
Agent Schaefer taking it up, gets it to Mamalenti. Bounce pass back to Schaefer, top of the key, trying to get it inside of David Ovick, swings it back to Mamalenti. Kevin just playing some catch here beyond the perimeter. Schaefer trying to take on the whole defense. Whistle blown. That's going to be a blocking foul on the Warriors.
There were 3 red jerseys all around Asia Schaefer as she dribbled into the paint area. How do you call that foul? You pick a name out of the hat, I think. But Bortner was the unfortunate candidate who gets her second foul, first on the team in the period.
Now Brew has it on the perimeter. Finds Schaefer in the corner. Had David Ovick, maybe missed her by a beat. Going to make it a little bit harder on her fadeaway. does not hit the rim. Rebound Warriors. Now they're taking it up. That's Bontrager. Almost loses her dribble. David Ovick tried to steal it away, but yeah, that's going to be a double dribble.
David Ovick kind of forced her into that turnover because when the dribbler, Bontrager, saw her, she kind of hesitated for just a moment and almost stopped dribbling and then returned to the dribble, thus the turnover.
Heard the footsteps coming. Now Asia Schaefer swinging it back to Memolensi. Fakes it. Good move with the right. Little floater at the free throw line. Not going to go in. Rims in and out. Now catching David Ovick with the fadeaway. Not going to go. Another rebound for the Warriors. They're taking it up on the fast break. Going to slow it down a little bit. Good defense by catching David Ovick. Going to run into that double team. Good pass. Now tipped. Addie Brew going to get it rewarded with the steal, but that was David Ovick on that tip.
Cavemen have done a good job of taking away the passing lanes.
They've done a really good job. Like I said, that lackadaisical passing has sharpened a little bit. As we're going to get a travel right here, Memolensi. Memolensi's usually been pretty good, but we see that freshman right there, a little bit unexperienced, picks up the travel.
My hunch is Mamaleni was thinking about a holiday vacation somewhere. She had her bags packed. That travel was about as obvious as you're going to have.
Oh, yeah. It's a cross-court pass here. Weinberg has it. Cross-court pass to Bortner. Working inside. Bounce pass to Corey off the glass, and good. Good offensive possession there for the Warriors.
34-17.
First points of the half for the Warriors. That pass is going to get tipped. Not going to be an over and back. Now Schaefer has it, and that's going to get tipped out of bounds. Good defense there by Weinberg. She tipped the initial pass and tipped it right out of the hands of Asia Schaefer.
Much of the time when you reach across the body, you're going to get called for a foul, but Schaefer had the ball kind of out in front of her more and didn't protect it, and thus Weinberg not called for the foul, just a deflection out of bounds.
All ball right there. Asia Schaefer going to go in with her right, kicks it, loses her dribble. Now diving on the court is Bortner. Love to see that effort. She saves it. Now trying to get it out of that trap there. Now Bortner has it. Taking it up the court with the right. Bounce pass in. Stolen by David Ovick, I think, now down on the court. Is that going to be a jump ball or a foul? They're going to say a jump ball, possession arrow in favor of the Cavemen.
Now the possession arrow has pivoted back and forth quite frequently. Substitutions, Mishawaka, you'll see Reese Brew return to the combination along with sophomore Holly Shine.
So Schaefer going to take it up now. Reese Brew. Sorry, I get confused sometimes. Reese Brew trying to avoid that trap. And that pass is going to get intercepted. Number 15 for Westview stops, puts on the brakes, and gets that floater to go.
Nice move by Morgan Riegsecker, her 4th point.
Now Reese Brew has it. Going to go with her left, picks up a dribble, bounce pass back to Schaefer at the logo. She's going to get it inside of the free throw line, dishes it out to Holly Shine. Mid-range jump shot is good. Holly Shine, girl who picked up basketball fairly recently, has done a pretty good job knocking down the mid-range shot.
Well, she had a good year on the softball field for this old man, and hopefully looking forward to an even better year as a sophomore after a year of basketball.
Oh, good take there by number 1. That was Weinberg. A little resistance there by the Caveman defense, and good layup there.
Weinberg with 4.
Reese Brew has another similar look there on offense. A good pass there by Asia Schaefer. David Ovick got a hand on it, but unable to handle it. Can be red ball.
Cavemen up 36-21. They led it 32-15 at the break. Both teams sputtering just a bit to get really rolling here in the second half.
Now running the point here. That's number 13, Bortner. He's off the Bontrager. Looking to get the call from her coach. Gets the play, passes it out. Weinberg has it back to Bontrager. Bontrager trying to find someone. Reese Brew might want to press there. Doesn't. Gets it off to Bortner. Or that Rexinger. Some slow pace offense here for the Warriors.
Cavemen drop back to that zone again, and I think Westview trying to figure it out a little bit.
Reese Brew playing at the perimeter. Oh, gets faked out there by that pump fake pass. Not going to get rewarded with points. But Bortner going to get fouled there. She goes to the line for 2.
That was a great ball head fake, and a Mishawaka foul will be on.
That's going to be on number 21, Kasha David Ovick. That's her first foul of the game. Haven't had too many whistles tonight, but that one most certainly a foul.
Westview shooting their first free throw of the game.
Bortner misses the first one. A lot of substitutions here. Samari Smith getting into the game. Great to see her knock down that three. She hasn't had a fantastic season as far as scoring the ball. She's been a good presence on defense, but always great to see one of those players knock down a three.
Well, shoot with confidence is something that Chad Blasco stressed during the pregame, and now we've got a timeout on the floor.
Yeah, and I believe that we're also going to take a timeout, so we'll be back with more of the third quarter after this break.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success.
The Westview Warriors by a score of 36.
Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Trailing Penn. It is early. Only a couple of weight classes have competed so far, but Penn leading Mishawaka early 18-5.
Yes, Evil Empire, as we call it in my household. Penn, no matter what, they're going to be good at pretty much all things athletic related. But we're going to get going here. Reese Brill going in with the left, trying to take on that whole defense off the glass. Not going to be good. Now fighting for that board is David Ovick. I believe she's going to get called for an over the back foul.
Even though Reese Brew missed that shot, that was a good aggressive move. Took a couple of defenders with her, took it to the hole, and I know that will make Chad Blasco happy, just the aggressive play and the willingness to shoot the basketball.
Everything good but the shot. Now Bontrager has it. It's the Bordner in the corner, wide open, and drills it.
Boom. That was an NBA three.
Oh, yeah. Drills the corner three. So Westview trims the lead down to 36-25. Reese Brew has it now. Back to Schaefer. That pass, I believe he got tipped, but still able to handle it. Back to number 2, Reese Brew.
If you're Westview right now, your goal is to get this game to single digits.
Deep three, rims out. Now fighting for that board. Ball's going everywhere. AJ Schaefer going to come up with it. No, that's Borner. Tipped right into her hands. Now Weinsberg going to hit it off the block. And now her teammate right there, that was number 21, Janissa Lehman, able to clean that one up. And now another timeout called.
There's that lead trim from double digits down to 9, and Chad Blasco wants to talk about it.
So with Westview coming to this game, winning 2 straight, they're starting to believe here. So we'll take a break. We'll be back on the other side of this break. We have more of the third quarter.
This holiday season.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Emma and Jake's just baby-proof their 2-bedroom bungalow to prepare for baby number 1 insurance.
We're good at Madeline and Chance's just gave in and became minivan people to make room for baby number 2 insurance.
And we're good at Gabby and Nate's just moved to a house with a bigger backyard to welcome fur baby number 3 insurance. Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance and stop knocking on wood.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, we're not just good at insurance. We're good at Matt's 1-car, 2-bedroom apartment with a home office / home gym insurance. We're good at Nick's SUV and farmhouse with a remodeled kitchen / art gallery insurance.
And we're good at the Wilbur suburban home with the 2-car garage / rehearsal space insurance.
At Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance.
Live.
And welcome back here. We're going to get right back into it. As the foul is going to be called on number 1, Weinberg, for a kick right there.
So no foul, just a violation.
Just a violation. So AJ Schaefer going to be running the point here. Looking for someone dribbling with her left. Signaling Mamalensi to come back to her. Now bounce pass. David open in the corner. That pass is going to get intercepted. That's Reisenberg. AJ Schaefer trying to track her down. Knocks it out of bounds. AJ Schaefer trying to plead her case. But her opinion does not matter in this situation. The ref signals it's red ball.
Well, to the official's credit, he was right there on the call and right there on the play, hustling back in that transition play.
You can plead your case as much as you want. Chances are the ref is not going to change his call.
So Westview basketball. I think Schaefer did such a good job. She should be a lawyer because she really convinced the official to at least ask. And the inbounds and then the kickback in the corner to Whetstone. She stepped out of bounds with it. So, oh no, take that back. Yeah. She didn't step out of bounds. She had help stepping back because there was a block and illegal screen.
Yeah, I didn't think she stepped out of bounds. Cavemen lead 36-27 with a minute 30 left remaining in this third quarter.
Cavemen need to score here.
AJ Schaefer trying to take on that whole defense. Left-handed shot, it goes. Bit of a circus shot right there. AJ Schaefer is so good at those.
Her first points of the second half, she's got 14.
Now Westview taking it up, trying to take on that double team. Bounce past the Bontrager. Running into that trap. Good half-court defense here by the Cavemen. Westview having a hard time getting inside the three-point line. Getting closer and closer to that half-court mark. Good bounce pass to Bontrager, who drills that shot. Mid-range shot for two. Just under a minute to go. Cavemen lead 38-29.
Again, the Warriors cut this game down to a 9-point ball game, making each possession much more critical.
Cavemen led by 17 at one point. Cannot make us a game here. David Ovick working down there in the paint. Good defense. Spinning shot. Going to hit off the glass. Not going to be good. Now Bontrager going to take it up. Long pass there. Finds her teammate. That's Weinberg. Bit of a cherry pick shot right there. Just under 30 seconds to go here.
Cavemen did not get back defensively, and Westview, instead of going under, went over top of the defense.
Good job exploiting it right there. David Ovick has it just on the perimeter. Samari Smith going to take another three. No good. Off the front iron. David Ovick gets the board. Good touch around the rim. She finishes.
That was a breakdown defensively by Westview. Did not have the glass checked off, and Kasha come a long way to get that board.
So 4, 3, 2, 1. That shot is going to beat the buzzer. That was number 31, J.J. Whetstone, the sophomore. Getting that one to go right before the end of the third quarter.
Holly Shine did not shut off the baseline, and that opened up for the opportunity. So after a 3-hour score, Mishawaka 40 and Westview 33. Fourth quarter's coming up next. You're in two with Mishawaka Caveman girls basketball on 96.1 The Ton and the Mishawaka Network.
Some see a student athlete working on a shot. We see a powerful lesson in persistence. Some see a student preparing for success on an exam. We see a student athlete preparing for success in life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
Hello, Mishawaka fans. This is Superintendent Stevens here to tell you about our Mishawaka Parent Group. The MPG has the purpose of promoting partnerships with parents, teachers, school administration, and the community to enhance the educational environment for Mishawaka schools. Our parent group partners with Mishawaka Athletics to put on elementary sports, and they're always looking for volunteers to help with high school football game concessions. If you'd like to join or volunteer, feel free to email mishawakaparentgroup@gmail.com.
We turn the page to quarter number 4 along with Brady Gallo of the Mishawaka Network. I'm Brian Miller. We got a ball game, and on the inbounds, Westview gets called immediately thanks to a Caveman double team for an over and back right on the midcourt stripe. So turnover to the Caveman. Brady Gallo, I tip my cap, my friend. Great job with the play-by-play. It's tough doing radio after doing the TV side of it, but you did a great job, and I have a feeling you've got a very bright future in this business.
Thanks, my friend.
It was fantastic. Jump pass, Weinberg, long lob down the floor. Bortner catches, tries a touch pass. It's intercepted by Mamalente. Here come the Cavemen leading by only 7. They led by 17 at half. Schaefer, deep left point, jump pass into the paint. Kasha, back to Aisha, dribbles the lane, runner off the window, no good. Misses from 12 feet, rebound. Davidovic picks it back up, no. Loose ball on the floor, a mighty scramble. Schaefer by the seat of her pants, kicks it out. Mamaletti from 3, no. Rebound Matherly, but the ball stripped away and stolen by Westview. And Riegsecker races up the floor, puts on the brakes, and traveled with it.
So mistakes here by Westview preventing them from getting back in this game. Cavemen have had 2 straight possessions where they want to get some points here, but Westview,
Ryan Yoder,
turnovers.
Westview, fourth-year head coach, just saying, slow down, calm down, breathe. You're in this ball game. Inbounds Mishawaka. They lead it 40-33. Center floor now. Schaefer looks near side. Mamaleni, runner, jumper, shooter, miss it. And the loose ball rebound. Matherly had the inside track, but Whetstone just out-muscled her inside, and the ball went out of bounds off the Cavemen. Substitution, Olivia Bontrager returns.
Yeah, a few stops later, Westview starting to believe here, only trailing by 7. A three-pointer here puts them right back in this game.
Bounce pass, Bontrager, long bounce pass across the far side. Gets it back on the reverse from Bortner in the corner. 3-ball launch and scored! A tray from the far right corner. J.J. Whetstone's 5th point. And it's 40-36. Westview from 17 is counted to 4. Schaefer dribbles, drives, jump hook pass. Brew underneath, intended for Madley, stepping in front, intercepting the ball there. Bree Corey with the pick, and now Westview can make this a one-possession ball game.
Man, as the vibe here changed, everything's a lot more tense.
Whetstone, Bortner double team, jump pass back to Corey, and a timeout taken, a 30-second timeout by Ryan Yoder for Westview. Will do the same. 6:17 to play, fourth quarter. Mishawaka lead trimmed to 4. 40-36 our score. Back after this on 96.1 The Ton and the Mishawaka Network.
Community, collaboration, teamwork. This is what local means to TLCU Financial. In our community, everyone plays a part, and we're here to play ours. As a credit union, it's what we do. Welcome to TLCU Financial and bank like a local.
Hi, I'm Vicki. To become a member, visit us at tlcufinancial.org or stop in at our Mishawaka branch across from John Young Middle School. Your credit union, your way.
Save that possession. Hey, how about an update in wrestling?
Yeah, an update on wrestling. Backyard brawl there at Penn. Cavemen unfortunately trailing only by 1 point this time. Score is 21-20 in favor of the Kingsmen.
A lot of wrestling still to be played, I'm anticipating. Jump pass left of the lane. Now Bontrager will dribble out of the crowd into corner. 3-ball put up, partially blocked by Mishawaka. Defensively, loose ball rebound after the miss. Put up, no, by Riegsecker right wing, and Grace Madley gets an important rebound. 4-point game, 5:50 to play. Mishawaka leading 40-36. Schaefer on the wing right side. Bounce pass to Kasha at the top of the circle. Gives a little handoff back to Asia. Dribbles, tries a little scoop runner. Hits the floor hard as he goes for the jump pass. And a foul defensively on the Warriors.
I feel like I've said this every time, but just another possession where Cavemen would love to have points. Only up by 4 here. Any points really would make this make me feel a lot more comfortable as a Caveman fan.
Westview's Bree Corey guilty of the foul. Her second, team's first of this fourth quarter. And Chad Blasco looking for a towel. We had a little perspiration, or maybe some water spilled down in the far corner. Actually, perspiration on the basketball. So the official will do some janitorial duty. And now with 5:39 to play, fourth quarter. This is a big possession inbounds. Kasha catches on the inbounds from Schaefer. Good timing play. And David Ovick will get her 8th field goal and her 18th point. 42-36 now.
That inbound play is pretty hard to stop.
Jump pass across the way from right to left and back to the left side again. And deflected off of Karis Weinberg. Great touch passing. And I will say for a 3-12 basketball team, Westview does pass the ball fairly well.
They've been swinging the rock fast all game. They've sharpened it up since that first half where they were counting on getting those loopy passes. No, they've sharpened it up really well.
5:17 to play. Mammalini dribble drive left side. Goes to Kasha. Jump pass across the way. Addie Brew from 3. Got it! A big 3 for her first points of the night. Addie Brew with a tray. 45-36 with 5 minutes to play, and another 3 gives $10 to the Boys and Girls Club of St. Joe County. Thank you to Centier Bank. Hash mark right side, Weinberg on the Westview half-court offense, and then Addie Brew kind of chest bumps the defender, or the dribbler rather, Riegsecker, and the defender, Addie Brew, will pick up her second foul of the game.
Oh, big sigh of relief there for Caveman fans. Addie Brew drilling that clutch 3 right there, just under 5 minutes to go. Huge shot right there.
Possession inbounds Westview with 4:48 to play. Bontrager. Long bounce pass in the corner. Weinberg on the right side. Now back in the paint. Back outside right side of Weinberg. And Westview will reset it. Left point to Janissa Lehman. Lehman tries to work against the defender. Jump pass to the corner left. They go Weinberg. Center floor. Bad pass. Telegraph stolen by Mammalini. She'll steal. She'll score. Coast to coast. Millie Mambalente with her 5th point.
Love seeing that play right there, averaging 3 steals a game. I believe she might have 5 or 6. I'm not keeping track.
From a 4-point ball game to an 11-point ball game, a 7-0 Caveman run. With 4:12 to play here, period number 4 from Mishawaka's Cave. Lehman, dribble drive, double team, right side Bortner. Bounce pass on the block and intended down underneath. It is knocked out by Addie Brew. Substitution, Westview will go back to their leading scorer, Bree Corey, who averages 8. She's got 8, and she's definitely a presence on the inside for the visiting Warriors.
Yeah, definitely a size advantage, able to bully some of those Caveman players down there.
47-36 Mishawaka. We're halfway through the fourth quarter, 4 minutes to play. Bontrager, alley-oop pass down inside for Corey. Had to go off her fingertips and 2 or 3 other sets of hands out of bounds. Touch last by Mishawaka. Westview basketball.
Long possession here for the Warriors. Had it knocked out a few times by White.
Inbounds Warriors. Bontrager, the southpaw, triggers it left side. And 3 launched and scored by Hope Bortner. Bortner with 3 threes and a free throw for her 10. 50 or try 47-39. And a traveling violation on Millie Mamalente. Got a little excited with the opening she saw and walked with the basketball. Hey, fans, add some real crunch to your next holiday party. Pick up a bag of Jay's Crunchers potato chips at your favorite local grocery store. Jay's Crunchers, put a little crunch into your holiday celebrations. Actually, a bag of Jay's Crunchers jalapeno style, something really good right now. Bounce pass in the paint. Corey, strong to the glass, gets held by Addie Brew. Brew is in a disbelief mode, but there is no doubt Brew guilty for the reach-in. Her third, team's second of the quarter. Substitution, Holly Shine will sub in for Grace Matherly at 3:33, third, or check that fourth quarter. Inbounds, right of the lane. Corey catches, goes for the shot, blocked by Holly Shine, rebounded by Addie Brew. Here comes Mishawaka. Schaefer, long pass under the basket. Kasha, runner, jumping and scoring.
Great pass, great finish right there. Asia Schaefer with fantastic court vision, able to find her teammate all the way in the other half of the court.
Schaefer on the assist of Vidovic there with 20. 49-39, and now a bounce pass midcourt, deflected by Mamalente, saved by Weinberg, jump pass across the way, Bortner, right of the wing, Rigsecker. Back now it is Weinberg, and she'll reset the Westview offense. In the corner, 3, Bortner, blocked there by Kasha, out of bounds. Possession stays Westview.
Huge block right there. Hope Bortner's had a fantastic game beyond the three-point line. Very clutch block there by Kasha Davidovic.
Caveman again with a 10-point double-digit lead. Their 17-point halftime lead had been trailed to 4. Inbounds, Bontrager triggers topside to Weinberg. Gives right side, Rigsecker on the dribble drive. Triple team in the paint. Corey strong to the glass. Lefty puts it up. No rebound. Addie Brew got her face removed as there was a scramble, and she got literally a face grab. If this was football, face masking, that'd have been a 15-yarder because it was all over.
Face mask, a little bit of a hockey move there with the face squash.
Bree Corey guilty for that face squashing foul, her third. Team's second of the period, 2:44 and counting. He's Brady Gallo, I'm Brian Miller, and before we go any further, Chad Blasco's going to burn a Mishawaka Caveman timeout. 2:41 to play. Mishawaka lead back to 10, 49-39. You're in 2 with Caveman basketball on 96.1 The Ton of the Mishawaka Network.
Hello, Cavemen. It's Dr. Joe Winek with Winek Family Orthodontics. I'm excited to be a part of the Cavemen athletic season. Our office offers Invisalign and braces for both children and adults. Call us for your complimentary consultation today. We take our business seriously, but our ultimate goal is to put a smile on your face.
Slide what now? Kick slide. Bring it up now. Bring it back now. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, giddy up now.
For more information, visit our website at www.winekfamilyortho.com.
Hi, I'm Nate Zolman. In 1963, my father, Bud Zolman, began working in the tire and automotive service industry. After many years of hard work and dedication, he and my mother, Diane, founded Zolman's Tire in 1978, 45 years ago. Today, we have 8 retail locations and 3 commercial truck, tire, and diesel locations. After all these years, Zolman's is still going strong, serving you and your family for 3 generations. Buy local, shop local. Zolman's Best One.
At the Cave. The inbound to Mishawaka after the Caveman timeout. by 10. Meanwhile, that wrestling update through 8 matches, 21-20. Penn leading Mishawaka over at the Penn Palace in the backyard brawl on the mat. Schaefer, deep right point, dribbles against the double team, gets a screen from Brew, runs it to the left side. Mambaleni has it in the corner. Holly Shine thought about a 3, and then her outlet pass deflected out of bounds back to the Mishawaka bench area.
Hey, Chad Blasco talking about that conference. Holly Shine thought about it, then thought better about it. Pass it out to her teammate.
Just that half second of hesitation.
Yep.
2:14 to play here in the fourth quarter. Mishawaka, who's led since the get-go, being challenged by 3-12 Westview. Schaefer jump pass into Kasha. David Ovick with the jump pass outside. Top of the key, Asia will step back, try the tray, miss the tray. Long rebound, Caribs. Holly Shine with a brilliant hustle play and able to corral the rebound, and she stepped out of bounds, but she had some help thanks to a pushing foul on J.J. Whetstone.
Yeah, any Chad Blasco-led team, you know they're going to hustle on offense, on defense. Holly Shine putting that on display right there, running for that rebound.
Westview foul on Whetstone, her first, team's third of period number 4. Inbounds Mavalente. Schaefer thought about the 3, instead dribble drive, and the runner up off the rim. It literally hung on the iron and fell out no good. Rebound Westview. Bontrager controls, breaks it through the center floor area. 100 seconds to go. Lob on the block, catching Corey with her back to the basket with that left side where she's very strong. Put it up and in for a 10th point. And after the bucket, Ryan Yoder calls a Westview 30-second timeout. We're going to keep it right here with our score. Mishawaka 49 and Westview 41. We've got a minute, 34 seconds to play. And fans, to win in sports, remember, you have to adapt your strategy as the game changes. The same is true in the investment world. Edward Jones advisor Ryan Watson is here to help. Call Ryan Watson at 574-675-0168. That's 675-0168. Or stop by his office on McKinley Avenue in Osceola. Ryan Watson, yeah, that Ryan Watson, the former Mishawaka K-Men standout and MHS Hall of Famer. Ryan Watson from Edward Jones, member SIPC. So the Cavemen will get the basketball now, and they will be facing a 1-3-1 full court, backcourt trapping zone. Weinberg is spearing the head of that 1-3-1 right in the guard spaces. Jump pass, though, handled nicely by Mambaleni into the forecourt. Brew double teamed, and then Brew brought the ball down to belt length, or belt height, rather, and she was tied up by a Westview defender. Good news for Mishawaka. The possession arrow favors the Cavemen.
Yeah, saw her bring that ball down. She initially had it above her head, brought it down. The Westview player jumped on it.
Inbounds. Kasha with it. Center floor, Mambalenti out left side, left point. 3-ball, Schaefer just off the mark. Rebound punched out on the wing. Saved by Mambalenti. Dribbles once, picks up her dribble. Now hands to Asia on that right side. A minute 8 to play. Mishawaka 49-41 with the lead. Schaefer dribbles, tries to step between a couple defenders and gets pounded by a defender. Threw the ball up in a desperation prayer mode, and a foul there for reaching in with a block was Hope Bortner, her third, team's fourth. So a common foul. One more time Mishawaka gets fouled, then they will go to the free throw line. As is the new rule with 5 fouls, there are 2 free throws each of the quarters, not half a quarter. Schaefer, shake and bake, steps back, fires right side wing, 3, no, missed at 55 seconds. Rebound Westview, transition, Weinberg quickly to the glass, the left side, and she is bumped and fouled defensively by the Cavemen, with Mishawaka leading 49-41. The maroon and white are having to work for win number 9 on this basketball season.
Yeah, with just about 50 seconds left to go, this Westview team is going to need to pick up the pace, get some quick buckets. They're down by 8 right now. Gosh, I had to do some math in my head. I'm not too smart. Yeah, they're down by 8 right now. Going to need to get some quick points.
Inbounds, Bontrager looks to trigger it, does so in the left corner. To Weinberg, top of the key now. Whetstone, who had a 3 a little earlier, now eludes the defender, gives to Bortner. She'll try the running tray. No, Mambaleni in the crowd, gets the rebound, off to the races. She's going to go coast-to-coast, running scoop layup. No rebound, Schaefer, no, and a foul. Stops the clock at 37 seconds.
Probably the last player that you want going to the line if you're a Westview Warrior. Aja Schaefer is so consistent from the line, and she has done a fantastic job in these moments, and hopefully I'm not jinxing her right now.
Let's hope not. It's on record, so they know that you were the one that said
Oh,
it, not
no.
me. I'm normally the one that does the jinxing. So Schaefer, the southpaw, with a free throw up and bingo. She's 3 for 3 tonight. Hit a pair back early first quarter. In fact, those were the first points of this basketball game to give Mishawaka the early 2-zip lead. Cavemen led it by as many as 17 have been challenged as Westview cut it to 4. But a couple of free throws there for senior leader Asa Schaefer makes this a 51-41 game with 35 seconds to play. Cavemen by 10, and a jump pass in the left corner. Bontrager had it deflected by Davidovic, but guess what? It touched Westview, Hope Bortner last, so Mishawaka, a good defensive stance there, forces the turnover. They'll get the ball back now. Kasha will inbound it in the backcourt with 29 seconds. Here's that, actually a 1-2-1-1 zone trap, but Mishawaka handles it. Kasha dribbles in the forecourt, now dishes it off right side, almost lost out of bounds by Addie Brew. But a jump ball as the loose ball becomes tied up, and it's Westview's ball. They may have run out of time here in their comeback effort. 18 seconds and a Caveman 10-point lead. Inbounds will roll about 20 feet, then picked up by Bontrager. She'll race to the forecourt at 13. Bounce past the paint, turnaround jumper high off the glass, missed by Bortner. Rebound, weak side, put up no by Bree Corey. And a Mishawaka foul at 8 seconds. Whistled on Addie Brew. That'll be her 4th.
Corey, one of the bright spots of this Westview team, looked like this one's going to be chalked up as a lock. Could be by 8 points, could be by 10 points. But Bree Corey has 10 tonight, has a chance to extend that here.
Well, also keep in mind this Westview club with just 2 seniors on their roster. Hope Bortner, who has had 10 points tonight, including 3 threes. Audrey Taylor played limited minutes in the first half. A very young ball club that is dominated by sophomores. And the second free throw put up no good, missed by Corey. Loose ball rebound put back up and in by Westview. And a quick timeout taken by Ryan Yoder with 2 seconds and a 7-point ball game. Teaching and coaching moment, I do believe.
Yeah, that's an interesting timeout. I mean, not sure what, can't score 7 points on one possession, if I'm not mistaken.
It'd be a magical 7-point play.
It'd be pretty incredible.
It would be more than incredible. But hey, stay tuned as we're getting close to our post-game show, and we'll check scoring statistics some more. We are anticipating a visit from Chad Blasco, head girls basketball coach here at Mishawaka High School, to have a short conversation. And certainly around the corner as we wrap up the post-game, Matt Embry will stand by with an update for us. A very limited high school basketball schedule tonight on this Wednesday, December the 20th. Final day of fall 2023. Hope you got your Christmas shopping done, Brady.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Okay.
Just got it done recently, but it is all done, believe me. I've been thinking about it.
Keep in mind there's one thing with Christmas shopping, there's no style points as far as getting it done. Either you have it done or you don't.
It gets
and guess
done.
what?
Yeah.
I don't, okay? So
Now
I'm the don't, you're the yes, so congrats.
Yeah, now it just comes down to the wrapping part. I'm not very good at that. I just like to push that off to the very end.
Well, back-to-back nights of basketball, I haven't had much wrapping time, but that's in the plans for B. Miller and his wife tomorrow night. Now backcourt pass to Holly Shine. She'll trigger it midcourt to Asia Schaefer. The final 2 seconds tick off, and the Mishawaka Cavemen hold on, being challenged by the 3-12 Westview Warriors for a 7-point win. Final score here from the Cave, Mishawaka 51, Westview 44. Stay tuned, our post-game report coming up next. You're on to with Mishawaka Cavemen girls basketball on 96.1 The Ton and on the Mishawaka Network.
Some people see a huddle in the locker room. We see a second classroom. Some see a student athlete on the court. We see a future leader in the community. You see, high school sports in Indiana are special. That's because they're about learning and growing, not just winning and losing. Fans, I'm Commissioner Paul Neidig. Support education-based athletics in Indiana by buying a ticket to your high school's next athletic event.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
At Indiana.
Welcome back to the Cave for our little post-game show. Going to give you a little recap of what happened throughout the game. 51-44, Mishawaka is going to take the W here. They're going to extend their record to 9-5. Definitely where they want to be, especially bouncing back after that Concord loss last Friday. Coach Blasco and the rest of the team very happy. Just noting a few players, Kasha Davidovic in her return, her home return, 20 points, a great showing from Kasha Davidovic. Definitely glad to see her get buckets like we used to see her last season and saw her before she took some time off from playing cavemen basketball. We also had a big game from her teammate, Asia Schaefer. 16 points, an amazing showing from both of them. Definitely contributed heavily to this big win. 7-point. Got very scary for a second, Kim. Very scary. 4-point difference between the two teams at a certain point in the game. I believe that was in the third quarter. Definitely not where Mishawaka wants to be. They persevered, and they got their way out of it, getting a 7-point lead. Great job by them. They're definitely happy right now. They could go in the locker room, finish out. Coach Blasco definitely giving a more happy tone speech there and there. He's definitely very excited to continue on with this season. But we will not have any Cavemen girls basketball for you for quite some time. But let's talk about some things we will have for you here on the Mishawaka Network. Starting off with the Al Smith tournament once again, December 30th. Not sure exactly when the start time will be, but we will have that for you here. Biggest wrestling tournament in the state of the year. So we'll have that for you, as well as on January 3rd, we will have a wrestling match between Northwood and MHS. That will be a big one as well. 2 days later, on the 5th, we will have boys basketball here in the Cave against Plymouth. So make sure you tune in for all three of those events. We're definitely looking forward to those. And speaking of Mishawaka Network, we want to give a special thanks to the crew that worked tonight. Myself, Cam Stokes sitting beside me, Dylan Baylor running the TriCaster, Brady, one of our own, working with WSBT. We've got Michael Belting up there with providing your top view camera, Brooke Way and Sean Kanarecki and Sienna King all on the floor. Sean taking pictures and Sienna and Brooke on the floor cameras. So definitely a great job for us today. Very happy with the way today went. Happy holidays to everyone listening. Christmas just a few days away. Christmas break for us, the thing we're probably a little bit more excited about than Christmas.
Absolutely.
I love Christmas, but Christmas break is amazing for me. Nice little break, especially after finals week. But happy holidays to everyone. Christmas Eve not too far away. New Year's following. Make sure you celebrate the right way. Definitely looking forward to that. And once again, appreciate all of the listeners. Please make sure you continue with your viewership. We really appreciate it. And we're going to continue to try to provide the best work possible for you guys. Kim, you got anything else to say?
I don't think so. And we will see you guys back again at the Al Smith Classic.
Yes, we will. 51-44, Mishawaka beating Westview here. And I guess we'll see you when we see you.